right, there we go. Welcome back, folks. Remember, Facebook, www.facebook.com/CapeRugbyTV. Go to our top topics so we know what it is that you want us to talk about. And, of course, don't forget, you can enter our Score Energy Drinks competition. Win yourself a case of Score if you get our Spot the Team competitions right. Renz, there were a time that we were doing a Spot the Logo, where you were taking the little elements out of the logo, and it was a little bit tricky to identify.
No, you're taking me back to my years, James.
Yeah, you're giving
Don't give away my age,
yeah. Do you think you know the logos, Dylan? If you look at the clubs and I cut a logo in half, can you spot it? Like if I take all, say, yeah, it's a good spot. A good idea is to look at the jerseys. Yeah.
No, I could definitely try. I think a lot of the SRA jerseys are going to a few of the SRBs with the 7s.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We could give it a go and have a try.
But it's interesting that most people actually knew the logos. You know, it goes to show the kind of the spirit of club rugby. People know each other across the leagues.
No, definitely. I think club rugby in the Western Cape, regardless, it's SRA, B, C, the Reserve League. I think it's massive. The communities that get around their club is crazy.
Yeah, and Renz, the interesting thing also has been from a club perspective, how much pride the clubs have been taking in building their brand identity. They've taken a look at their own logos, their facilities, but they really are promoting their clubs.
Yeah, look, even if you went on to the 7s, you could see the guys, new tracksuits, new kit coming to the field. Every year clubs have new jerseys because that's their pride, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, even getting the fans, you know, spectators jerseys, spectator t-shirts. So yeah.
All right, folks. One of the big games of the season was, of course, Macassar against Primrose, and this was played at City Park and was, of course, covered by SuperSport Schools. This was a big game in the season in Super League C. The MC boys up against Primrose. Let's take a look at the highlights here. right, there we go, folks. Final result then. Primrose walking away 37 points to 25 in that match at City Park. And wow, what a game. Dylan, you were there. It didn't take long with that result for the fans to hit the field.
No, I think they were waiting just on the side, and even with the cage and the fencing around it, it was amazing to see Primrose running onto the field, the whole community. I think the whole community was there and they loved it. I think they sang songs until halftime of the SLB final, which was absolutely amazing to see. Yeah,
and I believe that they then had a couple of bright places and straight away off to Claremont, back to Rosmead, where Renz, it was festive season almost happening a bit earlier.
Yeah, no, definitely, Jibes. You know, winning a league, especially in Super League C, that's always tough. Coming on top. But I think, looking at the MC boys, even if they lost, they knew they were going up to Super B, and looking at all their fans coming with 2 buses to the field, always.
But we were talking about that last week with regards to the Sevens, and that they brought that spirit from their success in Super League C. They actually brought, I mean, Dylan, you would know, that they brought that cohesion and that spirit that they had during the league, they brought it to the Sevens.
No, definitely. I think they ended up coming 3rd in the tournament.
Yeah, that's right.
They came 3rd. I think it was St. George's, Tigerberg, and Macassar, and Hands and Hearts were 4th. Yeah. So, I mean, it's 2 massive things to have all the community clubs in the top games of the Sevens. I mean, yeah, it was quite special.
So, Renz, they both go up then, Primrose and Macassar. Same question again. What adjustments? I mean, Ricky Peterson is, of course, coaching at Primrose. He's already got a good idea of what Super League A looks like, Super League B looks like. Do you think that's going to be an advantage?
It's always an advantage having Ricky there. Like you said, he knows what's happening in Super League A. So for them, it's about, like you said earlier, it's a 5-minute faster. Intensity is a bit higher, so for them the training now differs a bit. So, but I think Primrose they'll definitely they're gonna do good in Super B next season.
Do you think again the question is the strength and conditioning of Super League C, Super League B, Super League A? How much, if you want to jump up, would you have had to increase your strength and conditioning if you were in Super League C versus Super League B, Dylan?
I think you've got to go about it a different way, saying that if you get into SLB or SLA, I think the intensity and stuff has got to ramp up a little bit. But also with Primrose winning SLC and also Macassar coming up, I mean, they must be doing something right with their field work and their conditioning work. I also know the Primrose forwards coach Ryan Gromeses. He was a varsity boy as well, and he's a great human being and a great coach. So I definitely think he's also played SLA, so also knows what it's about. So I definitely think they are heading on the right track to slowly move up again.
Your thoughts, Renz? Again, it's pre-season now.
Yeah, a lot of teams. We spoke off camera before the show. A lot of clubs already doing their pre-season, getting ready for next season. So yeah, it's gonna be amazing looking at next season.
Right, folks. We'll take a break. When we come back, more about what's happening in the world of Western Province Club Rugby. Back in a sec.